Hey guys, Kevin here to bring you a brand new video where I'm here to talk about what my thoughts are on the Netflix original series Stranger Things so far. Now, I've only watched 3 episodes, but man, do I have a number of things to say about this show that it has made me feel and that I want to get off my mind. I mean, I'm not even looking for that many people to watch this video. I just really just want to express my thoughts onto what the hell is going on in this series so far in this video, as well as what I think of it and how good it is with the way it's set up. I think it's actually a pretty good series. Early in the show, it was a little like the one thing that I thought was like a little like off about it was the fact that like I feel like the group of like 3 younger kids was like so staged because it was almost like it was meant like like they were already in their role. Like I don't know, like because they were like a squad, like I don't know, like it felt like way too convenient for them. The fact that they're already like a squad, like, and they were already like looking around for stuff. I don't know. Other than that, I find it to be really good how the story has been developing lately. But I mean, I really can't say a whole lot because I haven't seen the whole series yet. And this is the thing that is getting me about this series that I wanted to talk about, that I just find so like torturous, yet even though the show is good, is the fact that the show is just leaving you in the dark. Like with every episode. Like every episode you learn like a little bit more about what the hell is going on. Like with this interesting character Eleven, who I think is really cool, and I have no idea where she came from. Like she came from a facility. I'm guessing she wasn't like, regularly born like the other guys were, cuz she had that weird tattoo on her and like she was being like tested. So like I don't know, like, and she has powers, like obviously she's not a regular human, but they haven't really explained that yet. So I'm curious what's going on with that. And the other thing I'm really wondering as well is how exactly are 11 and like these people that are getting captured connected? Like how does 11 know about them? Like what what makes them connected to each other? I'm really curious. And that's like also another thing, big thing that I'm thinking about and just like so confused with, that I'm like wondering a lot about, that I almost forgot to mention. That's just one thing. I mean, the other thing is what happened to Will and what happened to this girl Barbara recently. Like so many questions arising that they're just waiting so long to answer. They're just giving you so much lead up. And it's like, oh my god, what is gonna happen? Just tell me already. Who captured these people? Like, like you have to basically form your own theories just to feel better about what's going on, because you really don't know what is actually going on. It's just like, I mean, I've got a few theories. Like, I think that Will is still alive, obviously, because he was talking to his mom in the most recent episode, but they found his body, so it's like maybe his body is like dead in real life, but his body is like alive in the universe he got captured into by the monster. So maybe like the monster brings these people like Barb and Will to the other universe and like holds them captive or whatever, where they're not safe, like he said. So I don't know, like it's just very like vague as to what's going on. And I think it does make it interesting. I do gotta say, I think it's making it really interesting, but it's also at the same time like so torturous, because like there's just, it's not like just one question I have like, oh, what's gonna happen next. It's like the whole story, the whole show is a giant question as to what's going on. Like, I mean, the investigators found this guy named Terry Ives, or whatever his name is. I have no idea what his significance is, but I'm guessing he has some significance. And, like, I find it really interesting what's going on with Nancy and John. Are they gonna, like, bond? Are they gonna, like, help find Will? What's gonna be their role? And I am, like, the one other negative thing that I do gotta say though, I think is the fact that they didn't really like quite introduce you to like exactly like how the characters were related to each other. So if I have this right, I think Nancy is Mike's sister. I mean, yeah, yeah. And John is obviously Will's brother. And then Joyce, or Will's mother, they're all like a family. And then Lucas and Dustin, those are just Mike's friends. Eleven is obviously just that rogue kid that they found who's definitely not a normal human, I can tell, who somehow developed psychic powers. Or, well, telekinetic powers, sorry. But, and then, who else am I missing? I guess that's it. But, yeah, I mean, they just didn't, like, establish that, so you're kind of, like, left to figure that out for yourself. But I mean, it doesn't make it that bad. So I mean, I'm not here to say it's a bad part of the story. It just left me a little confused. I don't want to complain too much about that. I don't want to be too negative about something little like that. But that's all I gotta say. But I mean, I'm just like so wanting to just keep watching this series. I just feel like Netflix always knows how to like just make you want to watch more of something, no matter like what way they do it, even if they do it in this way or another. But unfortunately, I mean, I can't just watch all the episodes at once. I mean, I got this paper I gotta do, and I really wanna keep watching, but I can't. I mean, but I'm gonna watch an episode a day, but that's about it. I mean, I think this show is great though. I mean, with the 80s homage, and it's not just 80s horror movies. It's literally like it makes it look like, well, it is in the 1980s, and it like shows it well. Like it really like does well in setting it in the 80s. Overall though, yes, I do think it's a great series, but man, I just really want to know what the hell is going on, but I can't find out right away. I'm just gonna have to wait until I can watch all the episodes, and I'll eventually find out. And the thing about like making a story like this is that it does kind of set it up for like the end result to be kind of like a letdown, because the more you like lead something up like without you knowing what it is, like the more higher expectations grow. You know what I mean? Like not knowing about something makes your expectations for what it's going to be higher. So I feel like I could get let down by that easily, but then again, it could also be something awesome as to what the hell is holding these guys captive and what's behind all of this, I guess. I mean, I really just am dying to figure it out. I'm like feeling so tortured by this show, but it's so great at the same time. Don't tell me in the comments. I'm not asking you to do that. I'm just going to watch it for myself eventually. But man, this show is something else. That's all I gotta say. Well, it's time for me to do this paper now. Eventually, I will finish this series though. Probably, most likely by the end of next week before my finals are over. But I will have to definitely do another vlog. I mean, I don't know how many views this video will get, but either way, I'm gonna do another vlog talking about what my feelings are after watching this whole series once I'm done with it. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this first video on what my thoughts are on Stranger Things, and I will see you guys in the next one.